Anybody who is serious about really investing in themselves and their bodies, Rosie's the one to coach anyone to get to their goals and make it a very introspective, almost profound experience just because she cares, she's passionate, she wants everyone to win in this area. And there are nutritionists all over that can help you eat right, right? And help you make the right selections. But if you want a partner on the journey with you, coaching you every step of the way, that's Rosie. I was doing some research on what nutritionist can help me eat better and make better choices because I had, pretty much gotten the workout routine down and I was taking care of my body that way. It was the food that I was very undisciplined in. So I did a bunch of research and read reviews, and I came across Rosie's website and I saw some testimonials and I thought, this feels right. Like this feels like what I need in terms of eating right. And turns out that it was much more than just eating. It was much more introspective, and even for someone like me, a deeply spiritual experience, because I really had to sort of feel how I was feeling in my body to know that what I was putting in before really didn't make me feel good and on the inside. And eating better fruits and vegetables and portion control and water and hydrating, while it made my body feel very, very good, it also became a spiritual discipline in a way. Major aha moments in this journey for me was over Christmas. I was in Houston and was nearly attacked when I was walking on a trail midday on Christmas Eve. I was by myself on a certain part of the trail, and this guy who looked suspect from the beginning started chasing me. And I don't know what the end goal was. I don't know why. But in those moments, I just knew that I needed to survive. I needed to outrun him, or I needed to fight for my life. It was a definite fight or flight situation. And I ran harder and faster than I've ever done in my life because I needed in that moment to save my life. And it was only after I processed it all that I understood the good things that I have been putting in my body and doing with my body was the very reason that I survived that near attack. Had this been 6 months ago, right, I probably would not have had the stamina and the endurance or the strong body to have gotten away. And I credit that terrifying event to being a great experience because it confirmed for me why I needed my body to be strong. Yes, I did, because I thought, okay, this is a great investment, but it also sounds very tedious to have to every day, every time I eat, to log it so that someone else, Rosie, could evaluate it. And I'm not an organized, disciplined person by nature. So I was like, oh my God, this is going to be not fun. Right. And there were times that doing that felt painful, but I remember probably my first conversation with Rosie, she was like, I need to know everything that you put in your mouth. And I thought, okay, so this is the service and this is what I asked for. So I got to do it. So results overall, I think I lost 2 to 2.5 inches over 3 months. I think I dropped 10 pounds. I went down at least 1.5 sizes in my clothes. And those are all of the visual things that I can see and feel on the outside. Internally, though, I gained a lot more understanding about why my body needs to be healthy, right? And it is to sustain all of the wonderful activities and fun and all of the things that I do in life just feel better. I feel good in my body. I love my body. I love the way that it is toned up. I love how light it is. I love that my clothes are looser and my watches are a little looser on my wrist. I love, you know, trying on clothes and getting compliments because people absolutely notice the difference. I love the way that I sleep. I love the energy that I have all day. I love my body. Again, I love my body. So coaching with Rosie was again above and beyond what I expected. It felt like every week it was a therapy session. Yes, we talked about food. Yes, we talked about working out, what I was doing, what I needed to change, how I could improve. All of those were incredible points, right? That I needed to be accountable to. She was asking questions that I think I already had the answer to. I just needed someone to coach them out of me. What's changed for me are daily habits, daily decisions, and I don't eat how I feel, if that makes sense. I eat because I want to live long. I work out because I want a strong heart and a strong body. This year in particular was eye-opening because I had a few people in my family that were sick, like sick, all of which were self-incurred illnesses because they just haven't taken care of their bodies, and I come from a family of that, right? And so for me what's changed is that I understand that every bite, every meal, every workout, every run, every cycle, every yoga session is meant for me to live fully. That is what's changed for me.